Have you ever grabbed your phone first thing in the morning and opened Instagram or TikTok? One friend is traveling, another just bought a new car, and someone else launched a big project. And suddenly a little voice in your head says, "Look where they are and you're still here." It feels like everyone is moving ahead and you're stuck behind. The result? Frustration, lack of motivation, even anger. Sound familiar? Today we're talking about one of the most toxic mental habits, comparing yourself to others. Why does our brain do it? How does it steal our happiness and confidence? And most importantly, how do we break free from this trap? Here's the thing. Comparison itself isn't the problem. Our brains are wired to compare. Social comparison theory says we naturally measure ourselves against others to figure out where we stand. Back in the day, this was useful. If your neighbor had better tools, you learned from them and survived. But today, we're not just comparing ourselves to 50 neighbors. We're comparing ourselves to 5 million people online, all showing only the best parts of their lives. And your brain thinks you're always losing because it's comparing your worst moments with their highlight reels. Brené Brown once said, "Comparison is the thief of joy." Modern psychology agrees. Constant comparison has some serious downsides. 1. Less happiness. A University of California study found that the more time people spend on social media, the lower their happiness levels. Why? Because every scroll feels like entering a rigged competition. 2. Lower self-esteem. When you constantly see someone doing better, your brain gets the message, "I'm not enough." That belief alone can stop you from even starting new things. 3. The success zombie syndrome. Instead of enjoying life, you're just running so you don't fall behind. You stop living and only chase. 4. Mental fatigue. Every comparison drains your mental battery, like an app running in the background that keeps eating up your energy. Now here's the key question. Why is this comparison unfair in the first place? Because you're comparing your behind the scenes with someone else's highlight reel. You know your 50 failures, but from them, you only see one shiny success photo. Psychologists say the brain can't always tell if what it sees online is real or not. It just takes it all in as truth. So what can we do about it? Shift your focus inward. Instead of asking, "Am I as successful as them?" Ask, "Am I better than the person I was last year?" This is called self-comparison, and research shows it boosts motivation and well-being, because your only real competitor is your past self. And don't forget, even small steps forward are worth celebrating. Manage your environment. Who you follow matters. If scrolling makes you feel less than, unfollow or mute those accounts. Surround yourself with voices that inspire, not drain you. Digital minimalism isn't about deleting everything. It's about keeping what truly helps you. Social media doesn't show the full picture. It only shows the best slice. That perfect body might come with unhealthy habits. That flawless relationship may be full of hidden fights. When you compare your real life with someone else's filtered highlight, you're playing a game you can't win. And practice gratitude. It might sound cliche, but gratitude literally rewires your brain. When you write down 3 things you're thankful for each morning, your focus shifts from what's missing to what's already there. Dr. Robert Emmons, a leading researcher on gratitude, found that this simple habit boosts happiness, raises dopamine, and reduces envy. Remember, success has seasons. Life isn't a straight line. Maybe someone else is in their harvest season right now, while you're still planting seeds. That doesn't mean you're behind. It just means your timeline is different. Trust your process. Comparison often freezes us. We scroll, we envy, we get stuck. But the antidote is action. Use that little spark of jealousy as fuel. Ask yourself, what step can I take today toward my own goals? Action turns comparison into growth. So next time you catch yourself comparing, remember this. It's a game you'll always lose. The right way is to only compete with your yesterday self. The comparison trap will always be there, but you don't have to play the game. You get to choose. Stay stuck in endless comparison, or start building a better version of yourself. Now it's your turn. Write in the comments. When was the last time you compared yourself to someone? And if this video helped you, share it with someone who's always measuring themselves against others.